Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jody here, your Wednesday host for FTRealM. Welcome back to my grad office that I share. Obviously, there's other computers in here, but I thought I had class today, and I didn't, so that's why I'm doing my video right now. Otherwise, I'd usually be in class until later. And so it's kind of weird not being busy right now, because I feel like I should be busy, because I've been busy the last 2 weeks, and right now is like the last couple of days have been some downtime, so it's freaking me out. But it's all good. I'm not forgetting anything, so it's cool. Just kind of different. So I'm going to jump into this week's topic, which is, support for our transition, like anything related to like where we found support, how people supported us, like anything like that is what comes to mind when I think of this topic. And so when I first started looking into transitioning, when I first found out about the trans umbrella, I actually reached out on Livejournal. It still does exist. My blog is still out there, but I haven't done anything with it in forever. Forever. Sheesh. I started it when I was 18, and then I haven't wrote in it since I was like 21. So like my first year of like the military was the last time that I stopped writing online in it. So that's always interesting to think about. But in the reason why I started was because I wanted to look into like hormone surgeries, knowing more about the trans community and stuff like that, because I was just unsure, even though like it was like I had like this kind of like epiphany in my life happen when I first met a trans woman in Oregon when I was going to school in Oregon and stuff like that. And so it really opened my eyes and got me kind of in the know. It enlightened me and stuff like that. And I was like, this is my identity, this is who I am. And then they also supported me when I decided to postpone my transition to join the military or to either continue with my collegiate softball scholarship that I got offered to another school and stuff. And so what ended up happening was I postponed my transition for 10 years until I got out of the military and I was in a safe space to do so. And that's where a lot of people I found support from. There wasn't anyone I could really talk to in person that I knew that I could talk to and that would understand what I was going through. So they really helped me. They supported me in that aspect. And then through there, some of the guys had websites, and you can Google like FTM Yahoo web pages and still find some of the old school, find some of them still. Like Ryan Salins, I used to look at his website and look at his information, and now he's like just grown like so much, just expanded that, and so that's really awesome to see. And then some people have faded off into the distance and like shut down their websites and stuff like that, which makes me really sad because it's like this good historical base that's no longer there. And then when I got out of the military, I actually hit like probably the most roadblocks in finding support. Like there was 3 trans guys in my city that I live in that 2 of them were really big douchebags, and then one of them was not. He was probably the most helpful once I kind of got to know him. And they pretty much felt they were the gatekeepers of like the trans resources in this area. And if you didn't fit like their criteria or plan on doing something within their criteria on what they felt was trans enough or appropriate for a trans individual to be doing, like they wouldn't help you. They had a hard time recognizing like gender queer identities, gender neutral pronouns, people that weren't comfortable like socially transitioning, but they were wanting to start that physical transition. And so they kept a lot of information from me rather than allowing me the space and the individuality that I needed and to do things at my own pace to help me, except for the one guy. And he finally gave me the information, and then that's when I also hit a lot of roadblocks getting in contact with this individual. But other than that, when I came out to like my family and my friends, everyone was really supportive. The only people that was unsupportive was the 2 trans guys that felt that you had to meet certain criteria in order to be trans enough. And so that drove me freaking bonkers. I cut ties with them as soon as I got the information that I needed, and it wasn't even out of them, but I still talked to the one guy that helped me and stuff like that, and so that's really cool. But we don't talk very often, though. And then I've then most recently been trying to support other people's transitions in this area, like providing resources and stuff like that I know about, and not trying to hinder someone's process on whichever aspect that they would like to go on and however they want to go about that, because I know so many different types of trans people from Livejournal that and my own experiences that made me really upset when I found people that weren't willing to help me because I didn't fit what they thought that I should be fitting into, like their mold of being trans. So, I think that answers the question for the most part of support. And if you guys have any more specific questions or anything like that, please let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you next Wednesday. Peace.